Blessings, and welcome to episode 11 of Exploring Esoterica, the Kabbalah, Origins, Evolution, and Impact. The mystical tradition of Kabbalah has evolved from ancient Jewish roots into a profound influence on religious, cultural, and political thought across centuries. Its origins trace back to biblical texts, particularly Ezekiel's dramatic chariot vision, and early Merkava mysticism that emphasized spiritual ascension and divine communion. The foundational period, spanning from 1000 BCE to 600 CE, saw practitioners exploring divine realms through ritualistic techniques documented in the Haikalot literature, though rabbinic authorities in the Talmud often cautioned against unrestricted mystical exploration, as evidenced in the cautionary Pardes legend. The 12th and 13th centuries marked Kabbalah's emergence as a systematic discipline, primarily in Provence and Catalonia. Key figures like Isaac the Blind and Azrael of Gerona integrated earlier mystical insights with Neoplatonic and Gnostic frameworks. They developed core concepts including the 10 Sephirot, divine emanations, and Ein Sof, infinite divine source. The watershed moment came with Moses de Leon's composition of the Zohar around 1270, which became Kabbalah's central text. Written in Aramaic, it presents an intricate symbolic interpretation of the Torah, exploring themes of divine emanation, gender aspects of God, the exile of the Shekinah, feminine divine presence, and cosmic restoration through mystical union. A revolutionary transformation occurred in 16th century Saft, following the traumatic 1492 expulsion of Jews from Spain. Isaac Luria, known as the Ari, developed a radical new cosmology centered on three key concepts: Tzimtzum, divine contraction to allow space for creation; Shevirat HaKalim, cosmic vessel shattering; and Tikkun Olam, world restoration through human action. This framework provided theological meaning to Jewish suffering and exile, though it later contributed to controversial movements like Sabbateanism in the 17th century, when Shabbatai Tzvi's messianic claims led to a mass movement that ultimately collapsed into heresy. The 18th century saw Kabbalah's popularization through Hasidism, founded by the Baal Shem Tov. This movement emphasized emotional connection to God, devekut, spiritual intention, kavana, and divine presence in everyday life. While the Jewish Enlightenment, Haskalah, often rejected Kabbalah as irrational, it maintained influence in various Jewish communities, particularly among Hasidic, Sephardic, and mystical circles, and later among Zionist thinkers like Rav Kook. Contemporary manifestations of Kabbalah have taken diverse forms. The Kabbalah Center, founded by Philip Berg, made mystical teachings accessible to non-Jews and celebrities. Academic scholars like Gershom Scholem and Moshe Idel established rigorous study of Jewish mysticism, while pop Kabbalah has influenced wellness culture and New Age spirituality. Kabbalah's cultural impact appears in various art forms, from Mark Rothko's paintings to Hasidic nigunim, melodies, and even mainstream pop music influenced by Kabbalah Center followers like Madonna. Its philosophical influence extends to thinkers such as Franz Kafka, Carl Jung, and Jacques Derrida, particularly in concepts of absence, trace, and language. Modern depth psychology and archetypal therapy have found resonance with Kabbalistic structures of inner divine archetypes. In the political sphere, Kabbalistic thought has significantly influenced Jewish nationalism, particularly through religious Zionism. Rabbi Abraham Isaac Kook interpreted the return to Israel as a mystical unfolding of divine redemption, and these ideas continue to influence right-wing messianic politics in Israel, especially through settler ideologies and mystical religious parties. In the modern era, Kabbalah has transcended its Jewish origins to become a global spiritual phenomenon. It interweaves with various mystical traditions, from Christian mysticism to Sufism, Theosophy, and Western esotericism. This evolution reflects an ongoing tension between esoteric knowledge and popular accessibility, while maintaining its core focus on understanding humanity's relationship with the divine and our cosmic purpose. The enduring relevance of Kabbalah demonstrates how ancient mystical traditions can adapt to modern contexts while preserving their essential spiritual insights. From secret medieval societies to contemporary global spirituality, Kabbalah continues to offer frameworks for understanding existence and pursuing divine connection, showing remarkable resilience and adaptability across centuries of religious and cultural change. This has been a presentation of Black Moon Publishing.